And welcome to my bathroom. I'm getting ready to clean all my makeup brushes, which are right here. There they are. They are all dirty at this moment, all of them, except for those ones, which are all basically liner brushes. So I really need to wash makeup brushes before I can do any more makeup. So I thought this would be an excellent time to test out the Sigma brush cleaner. What is this called? Sigmagic Brushampoo. Brushampoo. Okay. I also have this Beauty Blender sponge cleaner. It's a blender cleanser. These names, they're trying to kill my tongue. Anyway, so I'm gonna try those. I'm going to wash a selection of brushes with the Sigma brush cleaner, and as many sponges as I can with the liquid charcoal, and then the rest I will wash my usual way with baby shampoo, and we will see how that turns out. Let's get to it. Next day, I'm getting ready to film the follow-up. But I thought I should show you that after I turned the camera off, I did in fact turn all my brushes upside down. I posted that time lapse on my Instagram last night, and I had several people worried that I was letting my brushes dry right side up. I didn't. I just didn't show it on camera. Okay, they're safe. They're fine. So, follow up. All the brushes are dry. The sponges are still a little bit wet, but I mean, their sponges are going to take longer to dry anyway. So, some comparisons to make. All right, so these brushes here were cleaned using the Sigma brush shampoo. I'm not trying to say its crazy name again. I'm just not. And these brushes were cleaned using Johnson's baby shampoo. So quick comparison, just some quick comparisons. You'll notice that I tried to use like the same style of brush with like similar, like staining, similar like concentration of particulate left on it. And I would say that like for instance, this one, I had been using this one for blush, and it was pretty heavily stained pink, and it got a lot of that staining out. This is again the Sigma brush shampoo. The bristles feel nice and soft as ever they did. By comparison, this is the comparable brush that I washed with the baby shampoo. It is also still as soft as it ever was. I don't know, I might say, I mean, they are two different brands of brushes, but I might say that this one feels a slight bit softer, a slight bit more conditioned. Maybe just slightly. Let's check these two, because these two are the same brush. They're just different colors. This is the first time they've been washed too, so there's a little bit of shedding going on, but given that they're dollar brushes, I'm not super concerned about that. This one feels the same as it did when I first, this is the one that I washed with the Sigma brush shampoo. Feels the same as it did when I first bought it. Slightly damp on the inside. That makes sense. It's a dense brush.
This is the one that's losing bristles, oddly enough, not the other one. But like I said, they're dollar brushes, so I'm not really taking that into consideration. This one is a little more damp than the one washed with Sigma, but it also feels the same as it did when it was new. So not a huge amount of difference there. These two brushes were pretty heavily, not stained, but the color that they had most recently been used with were quite dark, vibrant colors. And this is the one that had been washed with the Sigma brush shampoo, and I don't know if you can see this here. I'm gonna try and show, but it got all of the pigment out from in there, but so did the baby shampoo. So working pretty similarly there. A couple of notes about the Sigma brush shampoo. It was a lot waterier than I was thinking that it was going to be. But a little bit of it did go a long way, especially given how watery it was. So that was a plus. Like, that was a lot better than I was actually expecting it to be, again, basing it off of how watery it was. I looked it up, and because I had to look it up because I only had the sample size. The size that I saw available on the Sigma website is a 5.1 fluid ounce bottle, and that retails for $19 before shipping. For comparison, the Johnson's Head to Toe baby shampoo, wash and shampoo, this 27.1 fluid ounce bottle retails for $5.95 before sales tax. And you don't have to pay shipping on this because it's sold in most department stores. So, I mean, I would be willing to try the Sigma again. I'd be interested to see what the difference is in the long run. Oh, interesting note. So that Sigma sample came with my my Sigma order. I ordered this one brush, and it came with a travel brush. So I actually washed both of these, crazily enough, in the baby shampoo. And they came out like brand new. They feel exactly like they did when I took them out of the packaging. Again, it's going to be, oh, there's also plastic on this. Let's go for it. Get some peely satisfaction there randomly. Does the travel one have that on it? No, just that one. Okay, well, all right, that happened. So the Sigma brushes held up well to the baby shampoo. It is a little, it's a little disconcerting washing a brush that is 7 to 10 times more expensive than my regular brushes in baby shampoo, which is, you know, not a specialized cleaner for this purpose. So that was a little, but I think it did prove the point that, or at least prove to me that the baby shampoo works perfectly well as a brush shampoo. I am thinking about trying the, like I said, thinking about trying the Sigma brush shampoo again, because I would really like to see what the long-term effects of it are. I've been using baby shampoo for probably about 5 years to wash my brushes, and the only brushes I have had fall apart on me were either 10 plus years old or purchased from Wish. So that being said, like, Any of like my e.l.f. brushes, my Wet n Wild brushes, none of them have given me any problems using baby shampoo. So I'm not really thinking that there's going to be a lot of difference in long term, but it would definitely be worth some experimenting. Now onto the Beauty Blender. The Beauty Blender, what was it called? Sponge cleaner or blender cleaner. Why? But anyway, the yellow one was washed with baby shampoo, and the blue one was washed with the Beauty Blender cleaner. They are both Wet n Wild. They are from the same collection. They are the same style. I don't know how this printing got on there. It just showed up one day. I guess it leaned against a certain kind of ink, but just forget about that because that's ink, that's not makeup. These both were used for about the same amount of, I guess, usage. Let's not say time, but uses before they were washed. And there is some minor staining. There's a little bit more on the yellow one than there is on the blue one, but that could have to do with this just being a lighter color than the blue one. I will say that the Beauty Blender cleanser worked faster. I had to do less like squishing to suds it through. It immediately pulled out just tons and tons and tons of product. Whereas a few different sponges, not the like my little control experiments here. Now my little experiment here, they didn't, like a couple of my other styles of sponges didn't give up all of their product immediately, and I had to use some harsher soaps on them. So like that is a plus for that, definitely. But in the end, at least when comparing, you know, the same sponge against itself, I did not see a huge amount of difference. The Beauty Blender cleaner is, let me see here, it is $13 for maybe 9 fluid ounces. The Beauty Blender website did not list how many fluid ounces, like how much you got in the bottle. I had to zoom in on the picture and it was really grainy. So I think it's maybe 9 fluid ounces, probably 86 milliliters. The 86 was a lot easier to see than the 9 was. So whatever that translates to. And again, that's $13 for 9 fluid ounces compared to 27 ounces for just under $6. So that one, for me, I probably wouldn't say is very worth the money. If you have arthritis, maybe I could see it being very much worth the money since you wouldn't have to squeeze as much. And I don't have arthritis, and after washing like just 2 makeup sponges, I tell you what, like my entire hand hurts. So I could see that being a benefit for that. But ultimately, I think I'll probably still end up using the baby shampoo personally. But both of the products did what they said that they were going to do. And I could definitely see, especially with the Brushampoo, if you would want to get something specialized to use with your more expensive brushes, because I know that not everyone is like me and owns like exclusively brushes that are less than $2 a pop. So that is something to keep in mind. But for me, I'll probably stick with my baby shampoo for the time being. But this was a really fun experiment. to go through. Thank you for sticking with me for it. Once again, please like and subscribe. I am very nearly halfway to my goal of 50 subscribers here on YouTube, so I can start doing live get ready with me's, which I would really like to start doing. So, but if you can't wait for that, I do already do live get ready with me's over on Instagram, just at random times, because I live in Japan and I do my makeup at what seems like very random times of day, when you are on basically any other time zone. But yeah, I hope to see you here again. Until then.